What's going on, everyone? My name is Jericho, and welcome back to another ASMR video. Except not really, it's just normal volume talking, except for me, it's whispering. It's the standard shit. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about PAX, because I had a lot of fun at PAX. I'm not gonna lie, PAX is usually a run-of-the-mill every day. I mean, that was my 14th PAX, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys a breakdown of what I did every day, and also just I wanted to tell somebody that I had a lot of fun. I don't know. It was a special PAX for a lot of reasons, and I'll kind of go over why. I mean, you guys know how rough the last month and a half has been, and I'm understandably a little bit nervous to go to PAX, and it's my first PAX that I'd ever done alone. I'm not traveling with anybody. I'm not rooming with anybody. Every single PAX I've gone to, I've had a roommate and somebody to spend all of my time with, or at least the vast majority. And so, I mean, I think that I'm a pretty good social butterfly, but it never really hit me until this PAX how much I've just kind of stayed within my boundaries and stuck with the same group of people or the same person, and it made me really realize how many good friends and new friends I could meet at a convention like this that I normally wouldn't spend a lot of time with. So my goal for this PAX was honestly to not spend any time alone. I didn't want to spend any time by myself. There's so many friends and so many people out there that would be willing to just hang out that it really didn't make sense to do that to myself, or just, it made no sense for me to not spend as much time with other people. So, day one of PAX, we meet up at the Twitter gaming party with everybody. It was a blast, honestly. Hung out with a ton of people. We shut that club down at 1. Last call is at 2, or for some of these bars. So right around the time I left Twitter gaming party, I stopped remembering things. So that's a good sign of a good night. And honestly, all I remember after that is that it was fun. There was a bunch of friendos that I hadn't seen yet that arrived at the bar that we stayed at for 40 minutes, and it was just fucking fun. Late night fun. And then we rolled out the next day. Friday was the Twitch party. So I didn't really have any meetings at PAX. I didn't schedule any. I didn't want any. I just got back from Gamescom, and E3 was 2 months ago. So there's nothing new for me to see. I've seen it all. So I didn't really schedule any meetings during PAX, which was nice because, man, I got to spend the entire convention of PAX just hanging out with other people. And that night at the Twitch party, we went to Crab Pot right before, a whole group of 20 of us. God, it was fucking amazing. Ate, feasted like kings, drank like kings, go to the Twitch party, play video games for 5 hours. And that's when I really realized, I was having fun for the first time in a long time. I was having fun, being not tied to a single group. Not that I ever thought of it like that, but you get comfortable with a group of people, right? For me, it's always my buds. It's Goldie and it's Steph and it's Vern. It's the people that I've spent the last 5 years of my life with, and that's fine. And I love them to death, and I spent a lot of time with them. But at the same time, at the PAX part or at the Twitch party, I literally, after about 15, 20 minutes with a group, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go walk around. 5 minutes later, I'd find myself in a deep conversation with another group of people, and I met an unbelievable amount of people. Really met them, not just the hey, good to see you again, nice, what's going on, hung out, talked, really got to meet these people that I've seen at conventions or on Twitch or on Twitter or whatever, and never really bothered to do much more than the obligatory hey, what's up, good to see you. And I realized how much I valued the amount of people that I could hang out with, meet, and just genuinely enjoy company with in the community. It was fucking awesome. I really, really missed that. And I wouldn't have ever known that until going to this PAX. So that night, we go to Ihop, because what are you going to do when you're fucking really drunk and somebody's like, hey, you want to get some pancakes? Your boy's not going to be like, no, I'm not going to get pancakes. So we go. We leave to go to we left to go to another bar. That bar was shut down. We go to get pancakes, and all I remember is, so I started that night. We were hanging out. It was Bunny, myself. I mean, it was a huge group. Tino's, it was there, and there were a couple other people you guys probably don't know. Whitney, who's the head of community management at Humble Bundle. I don't remember a goddamn thing that we talked about as like a group, but I remember laughing for 2 hours straight, just dying, just fucking dying. And I woke up the next morning, my abs hurt. That's a good night right there. Me sitting up in bed going, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. That's when it hit me that this PAX had potential to be one of the best. I mean, for the first time, I really, really, really was enjoying PAX in a long time. It had just become a run-of-the-mill thing where you'd go and hang out with friends, an excuse to go meet up with friends. But it really wasn't, man. This was top 2 PAX. I mean, this rivaled the first PAX in terms of just pure enjoyment. Nothing can ever pass that, but this was fucking awesome. Next night, do the same thing, go to our favorite bar, end up having just a ton of fun, hanging out with more people that I don't get to hang out with or don't spend enough time with or actually had never met until that day, and make the mistake. We go to Ihop again. Same thing, just fucking awesome. Just good people, good fun, just an entire night of fucking greatness. And I really, really, really needed this. That's 3 straight nights of awesomeness. You guys don't understand how scared, I'm not even gonna say nervous, how scared I was that I was just gonna be miserable this PAX. I mean, it's like a very real fear of mine, or it was. Last night of PAX, I'm like, I'm gonna go easy. I've been actually hammered every single night. Of course, that goes out the window. Because we have me and Goldie and Steph and the Discord guys have a dinner at a nice Italian place. It's so good. Oh my God. So we get to we get to the bar. We end up inviting a bunch of people. You guys got to understand, when you invite one person to a bar at a PAX party, everybody comes. It's fucking awesome. And we ended up going to McDonald's because I said no to IHOP because, you know what? I care about my body. So we get an Uber to McDonald's, and that's where you guys probably saw that Instagram video. If you haven't, just go to my Instagram and look at the video. You'll know which one I'm talking about. Just a crackhead having a dance-off in a McDonald's drive-through that took 45 minutes to get through 10 orders while oh my God. That was honestly, and I don't want to sugarcoat this, the funniest fucking night I have ever had at a PAX. I thought that was 2 nights ago. So every night at PAX was outstanding. Every day at PAX was enjoyable. I needed that reassurance more than anything. I was afraid that I wouldn't really feel comfortable in a place that I always called home. Not the case. So I really enjoyed this trip, and I also really needed it. And I felt like I needed to tell you guys because I've been doom and gloom for like 6 weeks now. And I know it gets tiring to hear, and I know you guys are excited to kind of get me back to normal. Probably not as excited as I am to get back to normal. As soon as we get this studio booth set up, oh man, I'll be so much happier. But yeah, I just want to give you guys an update on everything. I really do hope that at the end of the day, you guys understand that and I hate that I have to say this, you guys got to understand that I'm going to do everything I can to just enjoy myself in the time right now. Like, I need to do everything I can to make sure that I'm happy, that I'm not miserable. If I'm ever upset for whatever reason, it affects my job. You guys have seen it. My Twitch and YouTube channel are at their lowest point in the last year and a half. This has had a very real effect on my livelihood, and I'm not about to let that continue. I mean, my entire goal right now is to just enjoy myself and make sure that I can get back to a place where I'm happy and not miserable and not thinking about shit all the time, so you guys can have good content. I mean, that's the core of it. That's what I want. So I'm going to a lot of shows, man. I literally have 6 concerts that I'm going to in the next 30 days. So that means that not a lot of late night streams, or streams will be cut short. And all I'm going to say is that I hope you understand it's better to do shorter streams that are full of energy and happiness and just good vibes than it will be to do a couple long streams followed by a couple days of me just like sulking in my own shit. So let's just start calling this LA Tucker, present Tucker. It's not future Tucker, it's current Tucker. Current Tucker is going to be working his ass off to make sure that, you know, everything is set up so in a month or 2 months or however long it takes, once we're out of the funk, we're fucking golden and we're good to be good. We're good to be good. We're good to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I apologize for rambling. Sometimes I like talking about things that made me happy, and sometimes I like to do a really low effort video because I can't fucking yell because of my goddamn neighbors. But hopefully that's not going to be a problem soon. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you probably later for a short little live stream, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.